St. Francis of Assisi famously said, "Preach the gospel at all times, and when necessary, use words." I think one of the biggest things that entrepreneurs struggle with is we want the people around us to get better. If you're on a personal development journey and you've grown and you've learned something and you're in a better spot than when you used to be a year ago or 5 years ago, it's only natural that what you want to do is then help the people around you. You want to help your parents, you want to help your spouse, your brothers, your sisters, your nieces, your nephews, your kids. You want to help the people around you get better too, because you've awoken to the light. You've seen a new world and everything that's possible, and then you immediately start seeing all the holes and flaws in the people around you, and you want to help them. Have you experienced any of this? The challenge is they won't listen to you, because what they're seeing is judgment. When you come in hot and you say your life could be so much better, you could change everything if you just listen to these tapes, you just watch these videos. Everything could be totally different. What they hear is you judging them that they're not good enough. And that's the most heartbreaking thing of all, because for you it's love. You're trying to help, you're trying to serve, you love them. You know that they could be happier. It's in the delivery and the execution that's the problem. So back to St. Francis of Assisi, you preach the gospel at all times, and when necessary, use words. So what does that mean? That means you live in your life. That means you being an example. That means you demonstrating. That means you understanding that telling somebody what to do to make their life better is only one little tiny piece of them actually making their life better. How you show up every day in your life for you to be happier is an inspiration to other people. You could teach life lessons through every scenario just by hanging out with you. Have you ever been around somebody super negative? Somebody who is just complaining all the time, negative, hates their life, and when you leave them, you feel drained? Even if they don't say anything, just hanging around them, you feel drained, you feel worse, you feel more badly, is that a word? More badly? It's not a word, but you feel worse about your life just by hanging around them, even if they don't say anything, even if they're not talking to you or telling you how crappy life is. You're probably not going to make the best decisions from that mindset, from that mental frame, from being around those people. But if you're around somebody who's positive, who's optimistic, even if they're not giving you life advice, they just love their life and they're living it. Does that not inspire you to want to go and live a better life yourself? Making a change doesn't have to be a coaching session where you're sitting down with them and you're giving them one-on-one advice. You can inspire people through your actions. So I look at my son as an example, and we play Minecraft together now. Why do we play Minecraft? I've grown to like Minecraft. The actual building, the strategy of it, I've grown to like it. But at the beginning, I wasn't a big fan of it. I would much prefer to play League of Legends. But I played with him for two reasons. One, because he liked it. And if you want to get a window into somebody's world, you have to do what they do. It's a lot easier for me to get to know him and to understand his thought process and what he's going through by doing the things that he likes to do instead of just the things I like to do, right? And the second is, I believe that how you show up in one place is basically how you show up everywhere. That you could teach life lessons through Minecraft. This is where people get confused. It's like, no, you only learn in these little tiny pockets and windows. That's not true at all. You learn always. So in Minecraft, how you build your house, do you cheat or not, right? He wants to give himself all these cheat codes. I was like, okay, you could do that. I don't want to do that. I want to earn my bed. I want to earn my wood. I want to earn my gold. You can go and get yourself all of these free diamond armors. Awesome. I'm going to earn it. I'm going to go mine that diamond and slowly, bit by bit, earn it, because that's how I like to roll, right? Not telling him what he has to do, but he's seeing me living my beliefs. I'm preaching the gospel, and sometimes I use words, right? In looking at how to deal with failure. So in Minecraft, you spend all this time collecting resources, and then sometimes you die. If you're not safe, you die. And you might fall into lava, you might have a skeleton shoot you, a creeper might blow you up. And it sucks when you die because you lose everything. You lose all your stuff. All this stuff you spent all this time working on. You lose it all. Hey, Nina's back. We love you, Nina. All this stuff you spent time collecting, now it's just gone. So how do you deal with it? Do you rage quit and just leave? Do you start crying? Or you say, you know what, okay, let's build again. Let's start over. Let's keep going, right? It's demonstrating how to deal with problems, because if you rage quit in Minecraft, then you rage quit in life, right? When something bad happens to you in life, what are you gonna go and cry? Are you gonna quit? Are you gonna just say this sucks, this is unfair, this isn't good, I'm gonna go do something else? You get up and you do it again. And so I think in those moments, and just being around the people, if you're actually living your life, that becomes an inspiration. If you want to shift your parents or your kids or your friends or your family or the people around you, the best way to shift them is not to give them a motivational speech. The best way to shift them is to do things that they like doing, and then you show up as your best self and show them how you handle adversity, and show them how you handle the struggle, and show them how you show up even if things aren't going your way. Show them. Show them how you learn. Show them how you fall. Show them how you get up again. Show them. And in you just living your life and being close to them in proximity, they'll get inspired and say, you know what, I want more of that. And they might even ask you, hey, how do I do what you're doing? How are you so positive? How are you so optimistic? How do you not freak out when this happens? And then you can use your words. But until then, you preach the gospel at all times, and only when necessary, use your words.
If you want another Evan rant video that just might give you the confidence you need, check it out right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.
Burnout is real, but I think most burnout happens because people are not doing the thing that they actually love doing. It's not just about being busy and keeping your mind occupied all day.